It's that man again, and here we have All Saints Church in Ruskington, just north of Sleaford in Lincolnshire. The present building of All Saints was built on the site of an earlier wooden Saxon structure which was in place around 1086. It was replaced by a larger building in the Norman style in the early 12th century. The substantial tower arch is all that remains of the Norman church. Much of the present building dates from the mid-1200s, notably the chancel and the southern arcade. To the left of the arch can be seen a Tudor or Stuart doorway which led to a lean-to vestry or chapel, leaving its mark on the outside wall. In the 1200s, the south arcade was added with typical dog-tooth ornamentation to the door on the south porch. Here is the southern porch, and this is believed to have been built from the wreckage of the tower, which could account for the gargoyle enjoying a more sheltered existence inside. Of particular note is this rather attractive dog-tooth embellished pillar. Within the dog-tooth decoration of the pier nearest the southeast corner can be found traces of white and red paint, while one of the original shafts shows evidence of having been painted in spirals. The tower and spire collapsed in 1618. Only the tower was rebuilt 2 years later in 1620. At this time, the tower arch was moved to the south doorway and was not moved back to its present position until the Victorian restoration. This chancel arch is slightly more recent than the tower arch, which carries scars of former fittings, which may be part of the original rood loft and screen which was removed in the reign of Edward VI. The unimpressive north doorway displays the same early English style as the windows. The spire that was erected on the tower when the church was built fell down, and the tower had to be completely rebuilt in the 1600s as you see it today. This present simple three-light east window is clearly Victorian, although the other chancel windows are of an earlier vintage. In the 1800s, the chancel was extended, not to its original length, but the roof was also raised. The alcoves of the piscina, Aumbry and Sedilia at the east end of the chancel are definitely pre-Reformation features, although their present location only dates from 1876. The font here, in the northwest corner of the church, is perpendicular in style, large enough to immerse an infant in line with the practice of the time. Thank you for watching this film of All Saints Church in Ruskington, Lincolnshire.